In case you haven't gotten it already, if you have to plead and grovel your way into a woman, then you've already lost. Nothing kills attraction quite as dead as trying to convince someone that you're worthy of their attention. Do you remember the last time you appreciated anyone who was chasing validation? Exactly. Persuasion does not ignite love. It triggers pity, and pity is no foundation for a healthy relationship. The raw truth. No woman ever fell for men she felt she should pity. Women are attracted to confident, independent men who respect themselves. When you start convincing her to stay or love you, you're basically saying, I am not good enough on my own, but please give me a chance anyway. That is not strength. That is desperation. And desperation is one of the most unattractive traits that a man can exhibit. Reality of relationships. Think about the strongest relationships you've seen. Did those men grovel for love? Or were they firm in who they were, letting the woman decide for herself? Women crave men who are secure in their identity. If your happiness hinges on her decision to choose you, she'll sense your neediness, and her interest will vanish like smoke. So, what do I do if I am not persuasive? Well, this is precisely what we will unpack. Spoiler alert, this is not being rude or dismissive. It's being the prize. A man who values himself doesn't beg. He walks away with dignity, letting his absence speak louder than words. This isn't about manipulation. It's about commanding respect and building genuine connections based on mutual admiration. Desperation, the ultimate attraction killer. When you act desperate, you diminish your value in her eyes. Why? Because desperation signals weakness. It screams, I'm not good enough, so I'm trying extra hard to win you over. Constant texting, the seeking of approval, and rearranging your life to please her are huge desperation signs. Women tend to be repelled because they are drawn to strength and stability and not to neediness. Instead of desperation, work on becoming confident. Self-confidence is not arrogance, but rather knowing one's value. A man who doesn't need other people's affirmation is much more attractive than a man who constantly needs affirmations. Imagine this. A man texts a woman he's interested in. She doesn't reply right away. One man freaks out and starts sending follow-up messages, fretting over why she's not replied. Another man accepts her silence and pays attention to his life work, hobbies, friends. It is in this that calmness and composure reveal himself to be secure in his own self. And that is something she respects more than anything else. Walking away. The power move. Walking away isn't about being cold. It's about self-respect. When a woman senses that you're willing to leave if you're not valued, it communicates confidence and independence. These traits are magnetic because they're rare. Most men fear walking away because they think they'll lose the woman forever. But the reality is walking away shifts the dynamic. It forces her to reevaluate how much she values you. If she truly cares, she'll make an effort. If not, you've saved yourself from a one-sided relationship. Imagine holding on to something that isn't good for you, like a toxic job or friendship. The harder you cling, the more frustrated you are. But when you let go, things often shift. And the same is true with relationships. Walking away makes room for her to get a hold of your worth. Be the prize, not the beggar. Here is a mindset shift. You are the prize. Stop placing women on pedestals. When you see your value, you stop seeking approval. You start expecting mutual effort and respect. Being the prize does not mean arrogance. It means knowing your worth. A woman is far more likely to appreciate you when she knows that she must earn your attention and respect. It's not aloofness. It's not undervaluing yourself. Confidence is an action, not words. Real confidence isn't about boasting, it's about showing. A confident man doesn't need to announce his worth. He proves it through his actions. Women see through empty words, so stop explaining and start living authentically. Confidence means standing firm in your values, pursuing your passions, and staying composed under pressure. It's about consistency. Women respect men who don't need to constantly reassure others of their worth. Respect over affection. Affection feels great, but it's meaningless without respect. Respect is the bedrock of real connection. A woman may be affectionate towards someone she doesn't respect, but that affection is shallow and transitory. When you have respect, you are sure to attract a whole lot of affection. Command respect by having standards, enforcing boundaries, and valuing yourself. A woman who respects you will admire and support you, not just give transitory attention. Let her earn your attention. Your attention is precious. Don't give it away for free. When you're always there, they can take advantage of you. A relationship must have both parties exerting effort. When a woman earns your attention, she cherishes it more. This does not mean playing games. This means that you should have boundaries and expect that the other will exert effort too. Why waste yours when she isn't matching it? If she doesn't choose you, walk away. Here's the hard truth. If she doesn't choose you, no amount of convincing will change her mind. Staying and hoping she'll come around only prolongs the pain. Walking away isn't losing. It's valuing yourself enough to leave situations where you're not appreciated. Either she'll realize your worth and come back, or you'll move on to someone who sees it from the start. Either way, you win.